The Ghost Downstairs. Written by Molly Ringle. Read for you by Melanie Carey. Chapter 1. Lina Zuendel blamed the loss of her job on Stephen King. If she hadn't been reading Salem's Lot that night in the nurse's lounge, she wouldn't have been so spooked and jumpy, and she wouldn't have screamed when she turned a hallway corner at 2 o'clock in the morning and collided with Sarah, another nurse. Sarah carried a half-full dinner tray and wheeled an empty IV device, and when Lina smashed into her, the result was spectacular. Sarah fell, knocking over both the IV and Lina. As Lina sprawled on the hall tiles, she saw the dinner tray go airborne. A crescent of burger bounced off her forehead, while an apple core hit Sarah in the eye. Jabbering apologies, Lina rose to help Sarah, planted her foot on a pudding cup, and slipped again, whacking her forehead on Sarah's chin. At that point, Sarah started to hit Lina to keep her away. Lina crawled aside, wiping ketchup off her ear and still apologizing, while 2 grinning orderlies helped Sarah up and led her to the lounge. Lina admitted in her heart that the moment had been a perfectly executed piece of slapstick. She understood why people laughed. None of them knew at the time Lina would kill a patient because of it. "I went to get sodium chloride for Mr. Ambaum to flush his catheter," she explained to the doctors and the hospital administrator who called her in after Mr. Ambaum's death. It was 5 in the morning. Lina still had a chocolate pudding stain on her white sneaker. "I was rattled after, running into Sarah. I took what I thought was the sodium chloride and went to his room and injected it. But..." Her hands still trembled. "It turned out to be potassium chloride. I somehow grabbed that instead. I don't know how." "You injected potassium chloride into his central venous line?" The administrator took notes as he spoke. He hid his emotions well, but his voice was gruff. He couldn't have been pleased to learn that a nurse had accidentally given a patient a lethal injection. Mr. Ambaum had been receiving chemotherapy for liver cancer. He had a wife and 2 grown...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?